monsters rise from a plastic cage. Fire to war, designed to fight. You don't just build them, you bring them to life. Deep in the lab with a spark and scream. An android mind through a monster dream. Armoured Gator across from the fire. A swamp bullet tank with laser ire. Evil scorpion cracks from the sand. Tail of missiles, claws of command. Fired with hate, it hunts through dust. Venom in steel, circuits in rust. From fire and fury they thrive. Stealing steel and cold teeth and strife. You don't just build them, you bring them to life. Demon lizards stalks the land. Blazing eyes in a cannon hand. Dragonfly rule the smoke-filled sky with slicing wings. It spirals high. Black silver workle tyrant supreme. Powered by rage, fueled by dream. Sword tiger leads stripe with pain. A jungle ghost in the metal rain. Round on the line. They're not toys and warborn kings. Android pilots fuse to wings. Code is blood, steel is bone. And battlefields they stand alone. Evil sword stalks with pride. Thunderous steps, nowhere to hide. Fail like a hammer, jaws of dread. Turns battlefields to rivers of red. And from the dark with blade and grace, evil Pegasus flies from space. Cyber horns and a burning cry. Crashing vengeance from the sky. Zoids rise from flame. Burn their circuits, stake your claim. With claws and teeth they tear through strife. You don't just build up. You bring a trio and mad. My monsters reign. Only one law remains. They'll fight, survive. There's no Zoids. Beyond man, where monsters reign. Only one all-knowing remains. Go fight, survive. Search those Zoids! silence until it strike attack. This time again, but never alone, but never alone, but never alone, but never alone. With tail of wrath and cannon breath, the armored beast brings certain death. One last beast brings certain death. One last hiss beneath the sky, then silence until it strikes again. By gears and flame, where monsters wear machine and name, they rise from shadow, forged in strife. You don't just build them, you bring them to life. Out from the ruins of thunder and ash, the war rolls on in metal and flash. Armoured Gator leads the charge, missile blaze from his plated barge. Evil scorpion stalks through haze, its tail alight with crimson blaze. Lurking death with talon grace, a nightmare you can't outpace. This is the final cry, the clash of chrome and soul. Techno Zoids take the field, it's their only goal. Circuits scream, engines ignite. You don't just build them, you bring them to life. Demon lizard roars with pride, its claws shed steel on every side. Dragonfly ascends through smoke, wings of vengeance laser cloak. Strikes till it breaks the ground, every step a seismic sound. As storm tiger lightning bound, stalks the storm without a sound. Ghostly wires, minds reborn, flesh long gone but purpose worn. Android eyes glowing red, marching on where angels fled. Armored Gator, thunderbreak beast, demon lizard blood unleashed. Evil Pegasus, wings of war, Battlesaurus, armored core. Evil and scorpion stalks through haze, its tail alight with crimson blaze. Forgiving death with talon grave. Evil scorpion sucks through embrace, as mission ended, Techno Zoids remain. The lizard roars with pride, its claws shred steel on, every side. Techno Zoids remain. Digimon the lizard roars with pride, its claws shred steel on, the lizard roars with pride. Back the sword, you bring him to life.